New at midday, emotional moments in a New York courtroom as the 19-year-old who opened fire at a Buffalo supermarket is sentenced. As Jacqueline Lee reports, we're expecting to hear from nearly a dozen of the victims' families.
Chaos breaking out in the courtroom early on as a man lunges at the shooter, Payton Gendron, followed by shouts and sobs as deputies restrained him, and Gendron was removed from the courtroom for his safety. This comes as the family members of the 10 victims murdered in a racist attack inside this Buffalo supermarket finally get their chance to confront the gunman who killed their loved ones.
I will hurt you so bad. You have made me sick. You got my family crying. I miss my sister every day.
19-year-old Payton Gendron admitting to killing 10 innocent people at a top supermarket last May. Gendron even live streaming part of it, motivated by hate and white supremacy. In November, he pleaded guilty to 15 charges, including murder and domestic terror motivated by hate. The first time prosecutors have charged that crime in New York State. It carries a mandatory sentence of life in prison.
Do I hate you? No. Do I want you to die? No. I want you to stay alive. I want you to think about this every day of your life.
Once the victims' families have had their say, the convicted killer is also expected to make a statement and offer an apology. Some of those who lost loved ones say they don't want to hear it. Others say it won't change anything.
She was a beautiful girl. I think of her alone, laying on the pavement for hours. I've never been able to see or touch her after that day. I have been profoundly changed.
The blatant racism and calculated planning that went into last summer's shooting rocked the nation. Officials say leading up to the carnage, Gendron visited the market twice to map out his plan. They also discovered a nearly 700-page online diary where he expressed his admiration for past mass shooters. Gendron is still facing more than 24 federal hate crime charges. He's due in federal court tomorrow. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Buffalo.